Welcome, Tradespooners, to tonight's pick. Let's take a look right now at our pick for February 26, 2014. Taking a look at this, we are looking at going long Micron Technology, ticker symbol MU. Taking a look at the risk reward, it's at a 3, which is on the lower end of the scale, and the value momentum is at a 9, which is at the upper end of the scale of 1 to 10. As always, take a look at our detailed analysis that we have here. It's proprietary analysis of both fundamental and technical information here at Tradespoon, and we have our proprietary scores as well in that document. Let's scroll down and look at the price action for Micron, ticker symbol MU. The closing price was at $24.25 on the 25th of February, which is right off of that 52-week high of $25.68 and well off that 52-week low of $7.28. We see that the vol percentage change has increased. It's up 10% off of that 52-week low for implied volatility. So it is on the move, but not yet in that range where we'd say that there's a real heightened sense of expected violent moves coming on the forefront. The return on capital for this particular option strategies is 100%, and we're looking at the probability of success being measured right now at 60%. Taking a look at the estimated move analysis calculation, it's being calculated right now at $1.45, and we're looking at March expiration for the option strategies, specifically March 22nd, so keep that in mind. The stock trade, we're going to buy stock, Micron, MU, at a limit price of $24.25. If we are filled, we are going to put a target gain $5.10 higher than our entry price. So in this case, we would cut out at $29.35, and we'd have that sell limit at that price of $29.35 out there good till cancel on the shares that we purchased. We will also have a sell stop limit, which is $5.10 lower than our entry price. So we would get out at $19.15, and we'd have a sell stop limit working good till cancel. And again, use prudent size management on this. We suggest no more than 3 to 5% of the cash available at the time of placing this trade for the stock. For the options trade, well, we're looking to buy the March $24 calls. We want to pay a limit price of $1.05 or better. If we're filled at that limit price, we're going to put a sell target above that entry price of $1.05 higher. So in other words, $2.10 would be our sell limit to close, and we'd have that working good till cancel. Our max loss, well, we're willing to risk the total debit, the $1.05, $105 per contract. Again, use appropriate size management. We suggest using no more than 2.5 to 10% of the cash available at the time of this trade. And again, for you smaller accounts, I know you might struggle with this, but if you put on too many contracts, you could be putting your account at deeper risk than you should. So keep that in mind. Size management is very important. Looking at the option spread trade, we're going to be looking at a bull call spread. Now, we spoke about call spreads last week, so you can check out our training video. We did this with our Tradespoon, where we did a discussion on these, specifically on bull call spreads. You go back and review this, and on February 27th, we will be doing a webinar at noon on credit strategies. So if you want to take a view of that and you're available on that day, please shout out at info@tradespoon.com and you can take a look. Taking a look at that spread strategy, we are going to buy the $24 call for $1.05. Now we're going to offset that purchase price by selling the $25 call, which is right above the $24 calls, and we're going to receive 50 cents. That reduces our purchase price of the $24 calls to 48 cents. That is also our maximum risk, or in other words, $48 per contract. Now, we are giving up that upside past $25, but we've reduced our risk on buying this call option, specifically the $24 calls, by over 50%. Profit is the difference between the strike prices, right? Well, the profit we pay, the debit we pay, minus the difference between the strike prices. So in this case, it would be 52 cents. Our target gain is 48 cents. So when this particular spread is trading at somewhere between 95 cents, we would put a sell to close limit. And again, if the market does start to shift, you can adjust that accordingly. As always, you can use our proprietary virtual trade. If you're new to the service and you're just getting used to utilizing these picks, or if you're looking to potentially do something like an options trade, whether it's single leg or multi-leg, or you want to start trading the stock trades as well. Taking a look at the stock action from a chart perspective, we see that it's above the 10-day and 30-day moving averages, and you see that the trend has been up after consolidating most of January. Key stock events, we want to take a look at this and keep in mind that the things that we're looking for is specifically binary events in this section. Things like earnings, and you see that the next earnings is 3/20, which would fall right into that expiration date of these March options. So that is something that we want to keep an eye on, and keep an eye on the vol percentage change. If that starts to increase as we get closer to this date, that could be in a heightened sense of potential movement. We also see that there's some technical and fundamental components here that we point out in the key stock events. And as always, going into the suggestion that we put out today, you can see the news and commentary that's pertinent, as well as valuations. Well, folks, that is today's pick, long Micron Technology MU. If you ever need any help, you can always email us at info@tradespoon.com. Always check out our training videos. And if you're available on February 27th at noon, we are going to be doing a live webinar on credit strategies, specifically bear call spreads and bull put spreads. These are strategies that we have talked about in the past in the option spread trades. So please take advantage of that. But if you can't make it, check out the training videos. That's what will be posted. Well, thanks, folks, and have a great trading day. Take care.